even when I explain it really well, I'm guessing only maybe like 5 of you will be able to do this trick. So sorry about that, but it is true. If you are left-handed, you're gonna have to do the opposite of everything I say because I'm right-handed.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So this is the trick that you would show somebody. Okay. You hold the pencil in your hand like this, like you're praying, but it's like you're praying at someone, like I'm praying at you, and then in one movement you get it down here without taking your hands apart. So like this. Watch. Ready?
Oh.
Oh, so.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna show you how in a second. Again, it looks like this. Okay, now I can only do it from this perspective, so take a look. I'm right-handed. So first of all, you gotta hold the pencil kind of loose. It's almost like your right hand is pivoting the pencil and your left hand's just sliding around. I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna put my hand over my left hand like this. My right hand goes like this. If you're left-handed, you're doing the opposite. And then my left thumb is going in the middle, so I'm kind of like interlacing my hand like this, where my left is on the bottom, then my right, and then my left thumb, and then my right thumb. I'm going to grab the pencil with my right hand and pull it under.
What?
So you grab the pencil like this, like I'm grabbing it, and I've still got this thumb here, and this hand is going to pull it underneath. So it's almost like my left hand is just doing this, and my right hand's sliding. So again, one more time. Right hand goes over my left hand. My left thumb goes in between. I'm grabbing the pencil with my right hand and my left thumb. Anybody do it?
I did.
I can't. Yeah. Carter's got it. You have to. Doesn't go hit the six on the top.
Nice, Tyler.
Yes.
That's exactly right. If you get good at it, you can start going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. It's a trick that makes people angry when you meet them at a bar. These are bar tricks. All right. So the only thing we have left in here is hot dog, right? All right, put the pencil back if you need to. All right, we are going to do some examples now, and I'm going to give away some prizes. Sound good? All right, first one. Yeah. What's the answer?
1.
1.
You need to write out.
What's anything to the 0 power? 1. If you want to think about it in another way, you know how when something's on the outside of the parenthesis, what do? You distribute it in. Do you see how if I start distributing this in, everything would be to the 0 power? Yeah. So it'd be like 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 divided by 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1. Or you can just think this whole thing is to the 0 power, so it's 1. Example 2. A to the 4th over a squared, and on the top I'm also going to put b to the 0. All right. So let's talk about the a's first. What happens with the a's? We've got 4 a's on top, 2 a's on the bottom. What's going to happen? Yep, these will cancel out. And then what's left on top? 2. So this is a squared. And then how about that b to the 0? That's 1. And if you multiply anything by 1, do I have to write it down? Do I have to write times 1 here? Nope, a squared. So it's almost like anything to the 0 power cancels itself out. You can just automatically be like, that's gone. And unless everything's gone, you don't need to write down the 1 at all. All right, next one. This one's worth a prize. 56 g squared h j to the 11th over 8 g to the 0 h to the 0 j to the 0. I'm gonna let you work on it for a second. Up here, I've got some bugs, some things. Oh, I should show you. You know what I have at my house right now?
Cicadas.
A cat.
Cicadas.
A bat.
They're gonna start coming snakes.
Yeah.
I have a gecko at my house.
A what?
Like a pet
Gecko.
gecko.
Oh. It's got big eyes.
That is a gecko that I am watching for the next, it's too dark.
Was that a wild one?
No, he's in an aquarium. He is the dumbest pet ever. He is with us for a month. He is my sister-in-law's gecko. She is 20 and she's in college. She's going to France for a month. And so we get to watch Yoshi. Yoshi the gecko. Yoshi sucks. Yoshi is afraid of everything. You're not allowed to touch Yoshi. You're not allowed to hold Yoshi. When you come up to the aquarium, Yoshi hides. We feed him bug paste. We change his lining every once in a while. We turn on a sun lamp for him. He sits out on a rock. That is his life. He is going to live for 20 years. She has to take care of him for 20 years. She made a 20-year commitment at 19 to a gecko. I have no idea why. Frankly, I don't think a pet should be anything that you can't pet.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, it's just a decoration around your house that is alive. But
Fish.
to each their own. We will keep Yoshi alive, but I don't really care about him because I can't touch him, so whatever. I will make sure he's alive. All right, hands up. Who's up?
I guess so. That might be the reason they died. They probably overeat them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You want it? 3.
Oh right. I guess. So lunch is gonna be 8.
We got to reduce the 56 and the 8 too.
Yeah, which is gonna be 7.
Oh, I see. So you're telling me in steps, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so 56, were you writing it like this? Okay, what did you have else on the bottom, Charlie?
1 times 1 times 1.
Okay.
Which is gonna reduce down the 7. G to the second H and then J to 11
Mm-hmm.
over 1.
Or you could just say it like that. Yep. Perfect, Charlie. Grab a prize. Ooh, I think those are the last 2 googly eyes in there, Charlie. All yours. You want the container too?
Charlie, just take one.
Take 1 googly eye.
Yeah, shut up.
Make something a cyclops. All right. Example 4. All right, this one is going to be a to the third, b to the negative fourth over c to the negative 2. All right, now what do you do with a negative exponent, guys?
Fraction.
Kind of. Stop. Don't think of it as a fraction. Think about this word, move. If it's on top and if it's negative, where do you move it? To the bottom. And if it's on the bottom and it's negative, where do you move it? Top. So here's what I want you to do. Look up, circle this, draw an arrow. This one goes on top, this one goes on the bottom. So this is going to be a to the third over c squared over b to the fourth. See how I just switched the b and the c? The powers go with them, but they turn positive now, and that is it. Do you see how the a to the third stayed on top?
Yeah.
That's because it isn't negative. Only the negative things move. All right, example 5. Let's do something a little harder. 3. G to the negative 3, h squared over negative 36 G to the third, H, J to the -4. All right, now you guys can do this in any order you want. You can start reducing the G's and the H's and the J's and stuff. I'm doing this one with you, and the last one will be a prize, okay? So here's what I would choose to do. But again, you can choose to do this in any order. I would move the negatives first, okay? So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to put it down here.